From CNN, Trump just said he solved inflation, but prices are rising, in part because of his policies. President Trump claimed he'd solved inflation, saying costs are down and we have almost none. But new data paints a different picture. Consumer prices jumped 0.4% in August, pushing annual inflation to 2.9%, the highest since January. Food prices rose sharply, with coffee up 3.6% monthly and tomatoes 4.5%. Linked to new tariffs on imports from Brazil and Mexico. Economists point to Trump's tariffs on imports and tougher immigration enforcement as factors driving up costs. Fewer immigrant workers in agriculture have raised labor expenses, fueling higher food prices. Other tariff-hit goods saw big hikes too. Jewelry up 6.8%, women's outwear 4.4%. While effects are modest now due to stockpiling, experts warn prices could climb further. From Fox News, Blackburn cheers Trump's move to make Memphis safe again. President Trump announced plans to send the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee, calling it deeply troubled, with the highest crime rate in the U.S. per FBI data. Senator Marsha Blackburn praised the move, saying Trump answered her call to make Memphis safe again. She highlighted his success in reducing D.C. crime and vowed to hold soft-on-crime officials accountable. Trump shifted focus from Chicago after a chat with a railroad executive who suggested Memphis. He said the Democrat mayor and Tennessee governor are on board, and he'll bring in the military if needed. This follows Trump's federalization of D.C. police, which ended after 30 days without extension. Guard presence there continues as Trump aims to tackle crime in major cities one by one. From The Independent, Tyler Robinson, 22, facing capital murder and weapons charges. Details emerge about alleged Charlie Kirk assassin. 22-year-old Tyler Robinson was arrested for the fatal shooting of conservative activist Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Kirk, 31, was hit in the neck during a speaking event. Robinson, politically unaffiliated but from a Republican family, confessed to a relative who tipped off authorities. He arrived in a gray Dodge Challenger, wearing a maroon t-shirt and shorts, and fled after jumping from a rooftop. Evidence includes Discord messages about retrieving a rifle and ammo engraved with anti-fascist phrases like "Hey fascist, catch" and "Bella Ciao." Families said he viewed Kirk as spreading hate. Kirk's event drew 3,000 despite protests. He leaves a wife and 2 kids. Trump called for unity, awarded Kirk the Presidential Medal of Freedom posthumously, and hopes for the death penalty. Investigation ongoing, no other suspects. From MSNBC, the Justice Department is reportedly assembling an unprecedented national voter database. The Justice Department is compiling the largest national voter database ever, seeking names, addresses, and more from across the country, according to reports. This supports Trump's unsubstantiated claims of widespread non-citizen voting to challenge 2020 results. Experts say non-citizen voting is extremely rare, like 0.0001% in high immigration areas. Efforts through DOJ's civil and criminal divisions may violate laws, per election experts. It's like federal overreach into state functions, called wildly illegal by former DOJ official Justin Levitt. Related SAVE program checks flagged over 33 million voters. Concerns include disinformation, privacy breaches under the Privacy Act, and misuse to undermine election trust. No official response yet. From Newsweek, video shows ICE detain U.S. citizen green card holders at gunpoint. Masked ICE agents smashed a car window and detained 3 people at gunpoint in a Los Angeles strip mall parking lot, as captured on video. A woman, reportedly a U.S. citizen, shouted as agents pointed guns at her. She was briefly held but released. 2 men were cuffed and taken away. Witnesses called the force excessive. DHS says the men were MS-13 gang members. Jose Horacio Mexicanos, a Guatemalan with a manslaughter conviction, and driver Douglas Rodriguez Melgar from El Salvador. One left his passport behind. This followed a Supreme Court stay on ban against roving ICE patrols in LA aimed at preventing racial profiling. LAPD monitored to keep peace amid community tensions over intensified enforcement. From Reuters, people killed in U.S. boat strike were not Tren de Aragua, Venezuelan minister says. Venezuela's interior minister says none of the 11 killed in a U.S. military strike on a Caribbean boat last week were Tren de Aragua gang members or drug traffickers. Diosdado Cabello called it a murder, questioning how the U.S. identified drugs without arresting anyone. families deny ties, and Trump posted what Venezuela claims is AI-generated video. In response, President Maduro deployed forces to 284 battlefronts nationwide, boosting troops along Colombia borders. He warned of readiness for armed conflict amid U.S. military buildup in the region. The U.S. doubled Maduro's arrest reward to $50 million over drug links he denies. Pentagon hasn't commented. Tensions rise as U.S. deploys F-35s to Puerto Rico for anti-smuggling efforts. And as always, thank you for the like, comment, and subscription.